Hello and welcome to World of Tanks. First off, before I start, I apologise for the quality of the sound. My headset's broke and I haven't been able to fix it, so I'm having to borrow one. Um, and I can't seem to get it to go in stereo for some reason. Maybe it will be different once uh, it's rendered and everything. It's hoping. Anyway, today we're in the T57 Heavy. This is the American Tier 10. And we're on, we're on Abbey, aren't we? Yeah, I like this map. So we haven't played too many games in this tank yet. We've not long had it. We've got a decent crew in it. I've moved it up from the T69, so they got BIA and another little perks and skills and stuff. Hang on, get round without getting in the way. It's very slow. This heavy. It only does 35 kilometres. An hour, and it just seems really slow. Initially I thought I'd probably treat it a lot like the T54E1, the tier 9 medium, the one before this, and you can to a certain extent, except that you're a little bit more mobile in that vehicle. The traversing this isn't terrible. It does 30, it turns at 30, I think it's 30 degrees a second or something like that. It's pretty, so it turns okay. It's just the overall speed is just not. It's not really up to scratch for some of the 10s, like the IS7s, and I think even the E5 does probably a little bit faster. I can't remember offhand. But this one just seems slow. You know, it just feels slow. It feels like you should be a little bit quicker. But you know, you can't have everything. You have got, I think, one of the biggest EPMs this tank in the game. It does more damage per minute than I think any other tank. I'm not sure that it's got the most in actual fact, because the WT Alf may well do or a lot more. Actually, I don't think it does. It used to do 3,000, but they removed one of the shots from the clip, so it only does 5 shots now. So yeah, it's going to be close to this. Even though I believe they have a similar average damage, but the WT has 5, this has 4. So yeah, so possibly that's probably a little does a little bit more damage than this over the minute, but it's still a good contender for the top. I don't quite know how the British one works out, because it does a hell of a lot of damage, but it's a 30-second reload, so you can't get too many in. So we're going to push up now. We're going to quickly knock out their 57 as he's tracked. This one didn't do well. Okay, that one did. Pull back for the artillery. Hopefully our artillery is going to take notice of that E100. Our T57 E4 is going to get obliterated if he stays in front of that E100 for too long. Or even the pattern behind. I'm never going to get that in there, not at that angle. So let's move forward. I think RT, there we go, he's about to come in on him. Yeah, that was kind of wanted to get him out of the way. Okay, let's work on. Okay, he's just been hit with artillery. I think 2 lots of artillery, and we just managed to finish him off. So once the track's gone up, then we can move forward and try and get rid of. No, just missed my RT as well. That's it. We'll get rid of him. And we move back. I think there's a back chat coming down the road, and after that we need a little bit of time for the reload. So this tank works better in a pack really, because obviously you get caught about your reload. If you've got 100% crew, your standard reload will be, if you've got 100% loader, it'll be 25 seconds. Obviously with BIA and vents, you can chop a little bit off that by 10. You can chop 10% off that, which is always quite nice. And if you want to put coffee on, you get a little bit more again. It's okay, we've got rid of him. Now ideally what we want to be doing is waiting around, letting the spotting disappear, and then moving up the hill. No, and I didn't do that, and so they know I'm going this way. Oh, and with a traffic jam, we're not going to get through that. I've got the object. I think he's coming up. He's got. Oh, he's through. He's got through. We'll get through there as well, hopefully. And need him not to venture off too far, because obviously we've got to catch up. Otherwise, we're effectively taking them on one at a time, and he's moved too far forward. And I've got myself stuck on the rocks, hooked up on the sides. and are just not fast enough to get over there as fast as you want. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's, you just want that little bit extra, you know. This is not going to put me up well for artillery. I think that the hill is going to cover me for too long. Let's see if we can get rid of this. But that's going to be my 4 shots. And then I've got approximately 23-second reload to bring it back up. The object has gone. I've got that damn British tank, and here comes a bulldog flying round the corner. It's a shame we didn't take his tracks off. I choose to ignore him at first because I've got such a long reload. I want to keep the front aiming at that the FV when it pops around the corner. But the reload's almost done, so I can finish him. I take the hit from the WV and from the FV, and it's a big one. But now he's got to take one back. That's the end of that. Right, now this time we're going to do it correctly. We're going to go down the hill. Wait for the spotting to... Okay, that should be enough. So now we're going to go back up the hill, and hopefully he will not be looking at where we're looking, at where we pop out. He has also got a whole lot of other trouble, because there's only 2 of them left, and they're coming from all sides now. So there's a good chance he won't be looking in our direction anyway. Depends on who it is that he wants to kill the most, and hopefully it's not me. Far better targets on the team to be shooting at rather than little old me. So let's see what we go. It's a little bit lonely now. I don't like being on your own in this tank, because obviously you get caught with the reload, mind you, they're only artillery, but get a little medium with rapid fire pop in, he really can eat you up, and that's the end of that. It's I got 1 shot in, but it wasn't a kill, it was a low roll, but never mind. So we ended up with a string of medals and a mastery, but it didn't feel like a mastery game, you know, the heart wasn't going or anything like that, it was strange. We only did 3.5k damage, so yeah, but I suppose it came in the spot. We got 2k spotting, shot 15, hit 15, but only penetrated 12. Whereas we got hit 10 times, penetrated 6 times, and so our armour managed to block 450.